Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing good. Now, the Matrix is glitching. It's the 17th, and I'm doing an activation later, which is truly already in the field. And I've been meaning to do another video since my last one, but it's just been so freaking intense and so much I had to prioritize above making all of these videos. And truly, there's so many you can look back on, and they're all quantum, they're timeless, which is the whole point of what I'm trying to transmit. And I know I do, but it's hard to put into linear language of what we're accessing right now, which are truly all new free worlds, our new true divine God self, the one true self, the one true organic reality that is literally written into our DNA, our cellular memories, or rather cognition of what is really true. And right now what I'm seeing is that we have two major realities, aka timelines, merging as one, which is really all about the masculine feminine merge of the matter antimatter, particle antiparticle universe, or rather just creation. Okay, and this is happening at the pre-meta layers and levels, as well as within all of creation. This is the eternal cosmic spirit body, fully overwriting any and all spiritual light body distortions, damage, mental, emotional, etheric, physical ailments, dis-ease, because it all comes back to those higher levels that influence the lower, not the other way around. So remember how this truly works is because this is our true ancestral power, the spiritual lineages we are connected to, the gnosis, the wisdom we carry within our, divine inheritance written into, again, our DNA blueprint. As the grey lines, as the Essenes, as the magic grail queens and kings, as the true guardians of all new free worlds. But we need to remember we are the leaders and fully reclaim this. If you don't, other people will step up, and they have to. We need to. I mean, in general, everybody needs to just step up. And I think we can see the power rising within us all, and we can feel it. The Ra center, which is the higher solar plexus configuration, also connected to the sun disk network and the swan and dove grid, which we're going to fully ignite with the activation on the 17th, so later today. So whether you can join us live or via the replay, and truly these are very powerful calls and activations. Again, the whole call is an activation. It's not just about the light language. It's about everything that's being shared, okay? Because this is right now about true right use of power. And it's really important to understand this, of what this is truly all about. It's us standing in integrity, being the truth, returning true divine love, justice, order through our own embodiment alignment with what's really true and real here and important. This is a whole shift of the value system, what we think of even as abundance. Because you get access to infinite abundance as you fully align with the infinite abundance that you are and fully reclaim your worth, your value, the self-love, respect, confidence that you are, but totally humble at the same time, because you know yourself as one with all. You're everything, everyone you can imagine. Only then, as you become everything and nothing, will everything be given to you, and so much more than we could ever imagine right now. So the activation for this very magical now moment on the 17th, again, the replay will also be available shortly after. The body and kingdom of God and cosmic heart fully ignite. So this is the cosmic heart fully taken over, again, at one with the God mind. We can feel all of these activations. It's been a lot. This last week has been a lot. I needed all of my energy to just push all the way through, and we are completing this right now. And I think many of us can feel this. And again, it's so important to understand that this is all imagination. Reality is based on our deepest held expectations, belief systems, what we believe to be true. This is why the mind control and all of this interference and psychological and spiritual warfare and attacks take place. for us not, to prolong the process. This is really all the opposition would have, along with false hope. So this is done. This is all you need to remember. Fully align with real truth. You slide into it, you merge with it, you fully align yourself with your real true self. That's the key. Anyone who wants to join us and feels truly called, because these are really powerful activations, and you just want to, double check that this is truly for you at this moment in no time, or quantum style, whenever you see this truly. So on Wednesday, the 17th of July, the Body and Kingdom of God Cosmic Heart fully ignites, the Ascended Masterclass, part of my membership container, as well as you can access it separately beneath via the Ko-fi link, which is just the same as Patreon. And yeah, you will find more information there on everything that is there. Again, these are activations, the event description, again, took everything out of me. I wanted to do a video afterwards, but I just said, no, my energy. It's been such a push because I've had kind of less and less support from the field in a way, as well as it's evening out and picking up from, kind of new sources, as well as those who have been supporting me, have really been making up for those who've kind of fallen away in a sense. So, and it's always perfect. It's just everything is aligning in the field, okay? Quantum style. Because again, these are two realities collapsing as the masculine, feminine, the Shiva, the Shakti fully merge and bring in the God source. It's also connected to the triple helix DNA, which I've been anchoring, activating in the field and been talking about for a while now, which is at the core of this new divine blueprint of the cosmic Christ. And we will also be activating the 1728 subharmonic strands of DNA and a quantum codes, the new sound and light fields of creation of the new cosmic Christ, avatar, diamond, sun, God body blueprint, the new Ankh body of the cosmic mother and father. And yeah, it's beyond all of these words, truly, whatever we want to call this. But yeah, there are different stages of ascension available, so to say, but we're all ascending as one out of the false matrix, okay? Because we are fallen as one and we are rising as one out of the false, okay? And it's happening as these timelines merge. There are funky glitches happening. We saw this also with I want to quickly address the Trump situation. I don't believe, again, with everything, take what resonates, leave the rest. I don't believe it was a false flag staged by his side, as well as I believe it was very much connected to a security breach within his own team. Because I also saw I had to look around what was going on within the light worker community, because obviously there's nothing that can be so dividing as Trump. I've always seen him as a wild card. He was the change we needed. He plays his role perfectly. We're all playing roles here, remember? And he has kind of both ends. He has the good and the bad, and he's been playing both sides in a way. As well as, again, right now you need to really decide beyond what you think happened, didn't happen, getting over analyzing things. It's like, let everything go, any preconceived ideas, belief systems, and open up to the highest quantum possibilities, because there are two different versions of reality and really loads more. But those are the core ones, Earth and parallel Earth, so to say. And we're creating a whole new version through us connecting through the God source field, through the serogamic reunion blueprint of the divine masculine feminine, bringing these real true principles back again. Again, it's all happening within one consciousness, and then you project it out there. And what's happening out there on our lives is really just a reflection of what's happening at higher levels and within our own consciousness, the one mind, okay? There's only one of us here, one mind that has created all of this, and it's all based in love. And this is what we're remembering. So the disclosure and closure of all of these fallen histories is here now. As you fully let it all the way go, but you need to make peace with it, and you need to fully align with it. And this is truly the last call of either you're all in to love and jump all in, quantum leap and jump, hop, slide into all new ascension of realities, or you're going down with the ship, or kind of being dragged in between. As you're holding on to your false character and everyone else's, and are staying in judgment, separation, and duality. Okay, this is not about what is what here. This is about letting all preconceived ideas, belief systems go and asking God, show me the truth. This is about your connection to source, not being distracted by that out there. This is a reflection of what goes on within one consciousness. Correct that inside, and that out there will correct. As within, so without, not the other way around. So you resolve this as you go above the level of where the problem exists. We are not supposed to fix this reality. If anything, these politicians will play a role as is to relinquish false power and their riches, if they have been accumulated, you know, in immoral ways, taking advantage of fellow beings. So anyway, there are many layers and levels to this. What I want to say is be open to just surprise me, because nothing is as it seems. So the good ones, you know, what you think are white hats might be black hats, there might be gray hats, they might have 3 hats on, okay? But what version of them are you accessing? So if anyone, because we can feel, okay, the big finale is fucking here. So it's like, what do you imagine to happen? This is where your power lies. Everything is imagination. You need to get this at the core essence. It's very simple, as well as, you know, there are many layers and levels to this, to come back to the simplistic, what do you want it to be? Because we're getting to the place where you fully clear out your blueprint of all of these fallen templates, inversions, black magic, miasma, limiting thought forms and beliefs, ultimately based in fear, which everything else is based upon. As you clear this out, you can imagine now the real, true, organic reality. Again, this is about not you just making it up from some ego self. That you need to fully let this go. And this has been, especially with the masculine collective, I have been seeing and feeling them struggling, as they need to come to terms with, you know, again, where have we been sabotaging ourselves and making stories up? Again, the mind principle. Yeah, but like these self-fulfilling prophecies where we are making ourselves sick in all ways, shapes, and forms, not fulfilling our heart's dreams, desires, because of social conditioning, belief systems from the outside. Instead of just going within, connecting through your heart, your mind being the receiver and transmitter of that God source consciousness. But you need to empty yourself fully of any and all preconceived ideas, belief systems, thought forms, all of the limiting programming, all histories. Your personal and collective history needs to be fully let go of, to be shown the real truth, free of all of this, as we fully correct the consciousness. All of this aligns, because the timelines only exist for us to learn the lessons, the karmic lessons, to fully align ourselves, masculine and feminine, within all of the polarities, dualities, fully collapsed within a 0-point field of the still point of true divine love, neutrality, oneness, and exists within your own heart, your own consciousness, where your high heart is the ignition point. Okay, so this has been fully healing. So we need to go through a lot of heartache. There's been a lot of attacks. There've been so much unfolding as we go right back to the start of how did that even happen? How did the tribal shield fall apart? How did the one cosmic family fall apart? And I've been nothing but advocating for bringing the consciousness fully into true coherence, the heart and mind of the one cosmic monad, the one cosmic Christ. Smooth the breeze. Into coherence, whilst people have been hating upon me. So that has been great. Much fun. And again, this has just been so hard, as well as you need to, again, this is how it fell apart, because people are supporting the wrong people. They don't see you for who you truly are, as well as, you know, it all makes sense from the highest perspective. And it's like all created by the one, and there's no one more left to blame. This is us fully transcending victimizer consciousness for good, for real, forever. And it's here now. This is the end of all judgment, which is what sets everyone free. This is ultimate and final debt forgiveness, cosmically, the karmic load fully washed away, absolved, resolved, okay, reconciled. And again, it's like ultimately the tribal shield heals as these original twin flames, genetic pairs that are these original founders, creators of all of creation come together in true divine hierogamic reunion, because them falling apart is what broke apart the tribal shield and the tribes and the realities, the consciousness. But again, it's as one fell, all fell. It's not about to be blamed on any one group, race, bloodline. Okay, and this happened before the invasions, and we are right now healing fully the invasions. I'm going to go more into all of this in the call. I can't, like, there's so much, and I'm just so tired. Okay, there needs to be more support for the true divine feminines, for the true divine leaders of New Earth, and you seeing through the faults. And really, especially, you know, again, the mind supporting real truth, you protecting that true divine feminine wisdom, these crystals teachings that are the true emerald history records that we are returning, that are written into, again, our DNA and blueprint for those original source codes, blueprint holders, the gray lines, these original genetic pairs, twin flames, counterparts that have created everything. So, but again, it's not about even wondering, am I part of it, as well as it's kind of part of it, because there's some certain key players that need to not need to, because if they don't make certain moves, then it will just happen some other way. I think we can feel this by now. This is literally last call for, you know, fulfilling your destiny or just being dragged through the disclosure, because everything will be known anyway. Whether you want to disclose something, admit something, say some stories, or make things right or not, you know, one way or another, it's all going to be reconciled and is already from within the oneness. And it's going to play out one way or another. And you just need to let fully go, especially the feminines, from needing anyone to do anything to happen. It's like it's happening in the one consciousness. As you are aligned with real truth, again, the heart's knowing, knowledge, that's beyond what the mind can comprehend, you will know truth. And it's multidimensional. And again, there are no more victims and victimizers. This is the poles and magnetic field has already basically flipped and is completing this at a physical level. And this is also connected to the core of the earth, the way the earth spins and the core and our own mechabic fields. I shared more in the last call, which was about now, I think 9 or 10 days ago, 9 days maybe, which was all about healing the tribal shield. And this, again, these activations are way more than 3 days at the moment. There's so much going on in the field. Again, these are collective activations that we keep bringing in. And thank you so much for those who have. I know it's been tough, but again, for everyone. So, you know, all I can do is make it a little bit easier or quicker, as well as accelerate just your journey, you know, and keep elevating you to higher states of consciousness. And I'm doing this along with you, you know, us truly all as one. And we are now truly all taking the last step across the rainbow bridge, all together as one. Because we all just have different pieces of the puzzle, different roles to play. You need to fully transcend your personal identity, the character in the game, the role you played, to reimagine yourself now, but you need to resolve these storylines, the history, to fully bring yourself into alignment. You can't just dream yourself into that reality. You need to build the bridge. You need to weave it all together. You need to quantum align yourself with these realities. And that's what I, you know, talk about a lot in my calls and activations. So again, if you want to join, learn more about this, join us as we imagine a whole new world, consciousness. It's awakening from inside of us, one way or another. So again, we can either do this quickly, a bit more gracefully, easily, as we all come together, because this is truly how we become invincible, impenetrable. This is, again, us breaking apart as the true gray lines, tribes. This is what split the tribal shield. And again, these twin flames that hold this core blueprint, the core fractals of this morphogenetic field, the sphere of Amenti, okay? These crystic lineages. And again, it's beyond you thinking what you even belong to. We all hold part of this. This is all about, it's not about what you've been born into, who do you connect to at spiritual level or otherwise? We all come from the same source, and it's all about embodiment. It's not about race. It's not about skin color. It's not about a bloodline or country or culture or social standing you've been born into, is it? So it's all about what you make out of your potential. And this is why we did all of this, is to give everyone the same chance to ascend. But you need to align with it. Doesn't matter how, chosen you are. The whole thing of chosen, you are the chosen ones. Yeah, as well as you need to choose yourself and prove yourself. They are very organic, safe, fail-safe mechanisms in place, which is all through your own embodiment. Will you be, even when you prove yourself, will you be given back this power? You give to your abilities, to wisdom, the gnosis, because that's true power. Real wisdom of how reality works, and you literally manifesting out of thin air whatever you imagine becomes real, as well as this is our true nature, and we're kind of always doing it. But now from a very conscious perspective, as well as, superpowers way beyond those, such as levitation, bilocation, telekinesis. Again, this is natural to the divine human being. We've just forgotten. Magic is normal. We've just forgotten. So now we are fully awakening from the dream within a dream. It happens as you fully surrender to your true, real, raw, authentic self, fully free yourself of the judgments of yourself, anyone else might be having, how they see you, what they think. Like, truly, you being your real, true self is self-love, loving others, not really caring what they think, without being an asshole. Again, you and your true self, you wouldn't be that. It's a non-discussion at this point, truly. I think you get what I mean. So I think we leave it here. There's so much more I could be mentioning. Again, if you want to join us to fully ignite the body of God, like, this is the golden cities in the sky. This is new earth, fully awakening, arising within us, the body of God, that consciousness within the collective, within the oneness, as we fully bring this all back together. But it's happening from inside of you. So even if you feel isolated and nobody likes you or whatever, okay, within that aloneness, with that rejection and abandonment wound being triggered, this is where you heal and access the oneness and transcend all of these illusions of separation. Whatever needs to happen to get us there all as one will happen, and we're all just playing roles. So let it all the way go as you fully resolve it, reconcile all ultimately from within you. You don't need anyone to forgive you, but you need to ask kind of for forgiveness and know that you've done someone wrong. If there's something, again, within your consciousness that you regret, feel ashamed about, guilty, that's not, again, that keeps niggling you. And that's been massively felt within the Twin Flame Collective. Because we came here to ignite new earth together as one. One way or another, it's going to happen. That's for sure. So this is where all the black magic, which is really truly based on negative thought forms and belief systems that we had running, first of all, within our own fields, or that's how they even have a frequency resonance in our field and could even affect us, okay? But there's been a lot of fuckery in the field, it's like you need to master the magic balance of shields up as well as hearts wide open, okay? When your heart is truly healed, it becomes invincible, impenetrable. When you stand in your real true self, have returned to your real true self, your real true power, which is why all of these tests and trials and tribulations even happen. And, all of the false ego self, the crazy shit it comes up with, as you go through the void and die another death and come all the way back out through the other side, okay? You will see the light. You will see the light at the end of the tunnel. This is it, the full and final breakthrough. You need to believe that this is it, but fully claim it and fully claim your true self. No matter how far you think you are away from this, it takes one quantum leap and jump to fully align yourself with this, or maybe a few. It could be tiny ones. It doesn't matter. Okay, us all together as one, but just keep pushing. It's like full surrender, as well as rising all the way up. You need to reclaim your true power. This is why any of the trials and tribulations even happen. And I know we're all tired, and there's been so much fuckery. And it's truly, again, the false ego self needs to be fully let go of. This has been very big within the masculine collective. As you fully surrender everything to your own heart, to God, from deep within, you will see the light, you will feel the freedom. okay, and be crazy in divine love. And this is loveless ecstasy right here, right now, as we fully surrender to source, to true divine love. Remember who we truly are. Remember the real truth, which is beyond some kind of false disclosure of, again, this has all been woven together. I will speak more about it in the group call. Again, you choose what do you believe. Do you think there are some false flags, more shit coming up, or do you believe fucking new earth is here now? What if you had a choice? Because you fucking have. If you know you hold the codes, if you know you have enough of your blueprint truly activated, you know you need to rise now as the leaders and not wait for any leader out there to do this. If anything, they're going to be relinquishing their false power. These false systems are done with. Elections are not the freaking solution. These are false systems. This is a false matrix simulation. You're accessing fully ascended, fully multidimensional realities, okay? This is us fully completing the transmigration, translocation to new earth reality. This has been already ignited in the field. And again, everybody needs to align themselves, as well as we're doing this all as one. It's the both ends with everything, okay? Right. Now, know your power, know your responsibility, your accountability of bringing truth into the field in every now moment, because this is truly what sets everyone free. This is true, real, divine love expressed. This is your true nature. There's nothing to be afraid of. So know your worth, know your value, own it with dignity, okay? Claim it. And no longer allow any kind of siphoning as you, all these karmic contracts, connections, is all closing out, clearing. I think most of us can feel it in the field. It's all fully complete and closing out, okay? Affirmations, suggestions. I am worthy. I'm enough as I am now. I'm ready. I'm true divine love embodied. I'm the source from where all of life springs forth from. And you also collapse it there, okay? You're the creator and destroyer of all things, your own realities. Don't hold on to nothing. This is compassionate detachment. Okay, loving people, but also like you just need to let people go, or, you know, whatever. Change things around so you feel good in your own field, okay? Whatever it means. And you can no longer sacrifice your own well-being to help others. This is not balance. It's not good for anyone, okay? It's also enablement, and nobody learns. So I'm going to also include a couple of links beneath. Well, I might post this video now and do the post tomorrow, well, later after some sleep again. I need to put myself first more and more to have the energy to now like to hold this field. What I can see, what I was shown before I press record, was the cosmic mother literally pregnant in, you know, the cosmic skies. You know, pregnant, so to say, to the brim with the cosmic Christ baby. Again, this new creation, the new divine organic creatrix field that she represents. And ready to pop. Now, let us all come together as one, okay, to assist this cosmic rebirth of the one. All cosmic souls reset, all worlds, all kingdoms, okay? This is the kingdom of God, the kingdom and queendom of God fully returned through us as we unify all as one. All from within one consciousness, okay? So be this. Dissolve all separation or fears, doubts, worries, insecurities. They're not really real, okay? It's all programming. Sensing danger is different. Sensing when something isn't good for you, but truly you become the happy fool that's happy to experience and knows, again, once you fully heal, okay, nothing can truly affect you, hurt you the way it did before. There's no more pain and suffering as we truly shift the way we look at everything, retell the stories that have led us to this point now, complete this cosmic drama and unfolding. Remember that it's a show. It's not really real. It's a holographic quantum projection based on the one consciousness, okay? And as we fully shift, this is all about a paradigm shift within the one consciousness. This again is influencing, this is informing the cosmic spirit body, the mental, emotional, etheric, and physical levels of how to express themselves, okay? Now, full surrender, as well as full rising to both ends. Fully collapse the dichotomy, the polarities, within yourself, past, present, and future, masculine, feminine, the divine Christ child, fully rebirthed, is the Holy Trinity, the Rishas, the Rishis, the true guardians, the ascended masters, fully returned. Okay, this is a whole new embodiment of the diamond avatar, a whole new blueprint, a whole new consciousness, a whole new reality that we didn't have access to before, where there's true equality, peace, unity, the new normal. Okay, imagine that. If anything, you hold the power, so don't wonder of what they are planning. They are projection from your own imagination. This is like literally where everything is being resolved as the Mandela effect. You will just remember a different past, as well as you will remember we are shifting the timelines, where most other people will just remember kind of the new histories, the new normal, the new cosmic history records, free of all the fallen timelines, consciousness, as if the invasions never happened, the trauma, the suffering, the pain, because we have healed, corrected the consciousness, the blueprint of the one cosmic Christ. Again, I explain more on the call. Details are below in the description box. These are very powerful calls. Again, I'd love to do this around a campfire. Who knows what happens? The energies, wow. We had like 2 X-flares over the last 3 days. There was a very interesting appearance on the Schumann resonance as I was checking it last night after I posted the description of the event for the 17th, Igniting the Body and Kingdom of God and Cosmic Heart. I saw the Schumann resonance doing these funny kind of really multidimensional patterns again as I was checking it. And I was posting it as in quantum shifts are completing, something along those lines. I can't even remember anymore, but just in my stories on Instagram and Facebook. But then only today, or rather yesterday now, like after, several hours later, I was checking the date on the picture, because when I checked the Schumann resonance website again, the graph just looked normal, as if nothing had happened. So then I checked the photo, the screenshot I took of the resonance, which I shared. And it said basically, I think it was the 17th and 18th of the 6th of 2023. So last year, June. So that's the quantum glitch, which is even more powerful than that appearing on the graphs, because I was saying when I shared it with my group chat of like, I think this happened like last year, the year before. Do you remember? Kind of along those lines. And then again, as I checked later on, several hours later, the screenshot, it literally showed last year, but really I made it, whatever, now over a day ago. Anyway, so these are timeline glitches happening. Reality, okay, is fully aligning with the highest timeline as you hold everything within the neutrality of the 0-point field and allow the highest quantum possibilities collapse into the field. Okay, as these two opposing alternate realities in a way are fully merging as one whole new reality. Whereas if none of this has ever happened and all of our karma is absolved, how quickly, how easily this goes is down to us, as well as this is where the real big fireworks, the supernova of the One Heart Mind event, is visibly tearing a hole into the false firmament and this false matrix simulation. This is a week we will remember. I truly believe, okay? And we make it happen. What do you imagine could happen? Imagine beautiful, stop fearing shit, stop believing all of these crazy stories. I mean, even if, just know it's all imagination. So, if you had the power, which we have, again, all as one together, what would you imagine? Give it your best shot. It sure can't help hurt. As well as, full surrender to source. As you fully surrender and become empty of even, that's ultimately what I've been doing. I just don't even want to imagine any specific outcomes for my personal life or, well, generally, yeah, of course, me up. But you know what I mean? No specific details to that. It's just like kind of wide open, field clear, limiting thought forms and beliefs. And, literally the Holy Spirit, what we're looking for is not an outside event leading to the inner feeling good, but the inner awakening, okay, which is literally as you empty yourself and literally call the Holy Spirit into your heart, into your field, okay? The diamond sun God body fully ignited, the plasma rainbow light body your crystalline light self, okay, fully activated, and that of the planet. Okay, this is what ignites the outer, not the other way around. So remember the power that you hold, because we held it all along. We have just forgotten, and now we remember again, and we came here to fully reclaim it and act very responsible with it. And your imagination is your biggest superpower, because this is truly what reality is based upon. Once you understand it's a holographic quantum projection, and no longer are we gonna, imagine nonsense. All right, no more heartbreak, no more pain, no more suffering. This is all based on the false ego self. As we are attached to people, places, things, as we fully let go, that's our true divine nature. You truly are in a state of grace and true divine love, as well as so many other things. As your true new multidimensional self, the diamond avatar, again, those that are ready for that highest embodiment right now, not very many, but again, there are many different layers of, so to say, the steps of ascension we can take and are fully aligning with right now. And that's what everybody's responsible for themselves. But it's very much about just a few really real ones are making a new organic ascension of reality, what I've been speaking about. Not these fallen ascension timelines, okay? A true reality right now. Because they hold massive amounts of quantum. This is why some of us have been so hunted down, interfered with, attacked, because we hold massive blueprints, these source codes, okay, the core of the blueprint for reality. And if they fuck with us, they fuck with reality. So claim all of your power back. You are it. Nobody's going to do it for you. Okay? Dragons, rise. Remember who you are. This is the cosmic dragon, starborn, star human, fully returned. All right? Now, taking back our realities, our lens. Okay? You are the new leaders, the new guardians of all new free worlds. You are here to bring peace that surpasses all understanding, the abundance we seek, through you realizing your real, true, eternal, authentic self and being that, which is a very unique expression of the Godhead. Half human, half God, so to say, as well as many multidimensional pieces unified all as one multidimensional self in order. Okay? All right. Truly. Allow the eternal cosmic spirit body to heal all as you bring everything into crystalline clarity, fully surrender to the God source. Do it from the heart. If you want some tips to help you along, check out the link below and further information. I'm also leaving a video link that I came across about people sharing their experiences of when they merged with a parallel version of reality. Now it's a TikTok compilation on YouTube, but some of them are good. Some of them, again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of the things you disregard. But truly it's more about triggering your imagination. Okay, because that's literally you're merging with a parallel alternate version of reality, whereas if none of this has ever happened, let's make this beautiful, as quick and easy as is possible. All right. All right, now this is where big, massive quantum reality shifts complete. Now, I think we can feel it. Let's light it all the way up. Own your power. Sparkle, shimmer, and shine, rise. It's time to fly all the way home. Okay, true divine love and a surrender to that will get us there. Okay. Now, I leave it here. Thank you so much. Any like, share, subscribe, comments, any and all donations, support to the channel. Thank you so much for seeing me through. For those who truly supported me, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, the fire is firmly lit. And it's time to celebrate. Let's be this. Let's make it so. Because I'm creating my own holiday, my own break. I'm creating, imagining the support, the love, the appreciation that I deserve, as well as it happens when you ultimately no longer give a shit. That's the magic. It's literally you collapsing these polarities. It's like once you no longer give a shit and are attached to anything, it's like, okay, now you can claim it. So be that the Trinity wave, the Holy Grail, embodied, okay, the Holy Trinity, family fully returned through you. the masculine, feminine, fully birthing the Christ child from within you, you fully reborn. As you let go of the past, you can reimagining yourself and reality all over again. As you fully surrender to source. All right. I see you there. Bye, bye, bye. So much love, so many blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Check out the links below, and I see you when I see you or not. Bye, bye, bye.